In citrus yellow, the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite 5G looks so good. But will that goodness extend to this smartphone camera's performance? In this video, we'll find out. Good day, you beautiful people. Welcome to LAZADA's Tech, where we do tech in your life in style. Yes, we're doing our Mi 11 Lite 5G camera test in this video so you can see for yourself just how the cameras perform on this thing. But before that, let me show you my new invention. Ta-da! Okay, so let me zoom in and show you and let me explain. This is a phone I designed myself in Xiaomi's new Idea Lab. It's pretty cool because you see those dog ears? That's a dog translator feature which I feel is sorely needed in today's smartphones. Right, Shu? Like I said, I made this on Xiaomi's new Idea Lab and this is available for everyone. And the best part is, when you make your own adventures on here, you can unlock Xiaomi discounts. Plus, your inventions aren't just limited to phones. You can do smart home stuff or even wearables. And then after letting you create your masterpiece, it allows you to advertise your inventions and then share with friends. I absolutely love this, it's just so cute. All this is done for the Xiaomi Mi Fan Festival, a celebration of Xiaomi's founding day on April 6. I'm just so happy to be able to partner with them and talk about this really fun game. This cute thing allows you, their users, to explore possibilities of what tech can bring you in a fun way. After all, I always say that the best type of tech is the type of tech that caters to your needs and, well, your whims. Right, Chu? If you want to check out this game, you should. I'll add a link in the description box. Enjoy! Now then, let's move on to our Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite 5G camera test. We're starting off with selfies and that 20 megapixel shooter in the upper left corner. Hello, lovely. So we are yet again doing another camera test. I'm vlogging with the Mi 11 Lite 5G. This is the selfie cam and we are shooting in 1080p. Alexa, shush. We're shooting in 1080p 30 fps. The max that this phone can do is 1080p 60 fps, and this is what that looks like. But there are other cool features on this phone, like the beauty mode. Now this is a little too much for my taste, so that's a little better. This is at 29. The previous video was cranked up at like 100. Now, like I always say, and I'll say it early in this video, the beauty mode, it's cool if you use it like makeup to enhance the real you, but never use it to cover who you are. Like, having imperfections is okay. Now, I will have to point out that when you turn on the beauty mode, it sort of like downgrades the video into 720p. This is 720p now, though that is something that happens on a lot of phones. This, on the other hand, is the movie frame mode. As you can see, we have black bars up and down here. It just sort of gives you a more cinematic look. There is a dedicated steady mode on the rear camera video, but up front there's none. But this is walking and talking. There are also some filters on the selfie videos, and you can take photos while you're shooting. You can also sort of mark certain areas in your recording so that you can go back to them later on. Now, it's time for some selfies, but let's put on some new lipstick. This shade is named Felt Cute by Colorette, a Filipina-owned brand. So I'm gonna try it on. Wow. Yes, that shade looks good, and this is a sample, though this phone actually has a very intricate beauty mode and even different makeup modes to choose from, so you don't even need to put makeup on when taking selfies on here. We then move on to the portrait mode for that creamy bokeh, but here there are different cute cinematic effects which are available also for the rear cameras. Now, let me know if you want me to test this out more because that will be on a social media test. On the portrait mode, you can toggle the blur from an aperture of 1 to an aperture of 16, meaning less blur. Of course, there is a beauty filter toggle and different filters. Now, my favorite feature, gesture selfies. We moving on to the rear camera. So we have a 64 megapixel main shooter, an 8 megapixel wide, and a 5 megapixel tele macro camera. On the back of the phone, we have 1080p 30 fps. This is wide up until 6x. And you can take photos while you're shooting. Okay, that is a very bad photo. This is 1080p 60 fps on the other hand, and you can do up until 6x as well. Now the thing with this is if you switch back to wide, it reverts back to 1080p 30 fps. Finally, 4K 30 fps. Can zoom up until 6x. It reverts back to 1080p 30 fps on wide though. There is a steady mode on this, and that's what you're watching, although lighting here isn't as good. Oh my god guys, look what just arrived. So zooming in to 6x, but yeah, I got plants, but plants that I can eat. They're babies though. To the dogs so I can show you what walking and talking looks like. Hi Bruce, 1x up until 6x. Hi Bruce. Wide. So funny how you saw colors change because of white balance on that shot, but it's because the leaves and the light keep moving, and yeah. Anyway, the one on the left is normal walking and talking. Video on the right is the steady mode. Now let me show you another thing that this phone can do. So this is wide up until 6x, right? Yeah, this is the same flower, super macro on video. And you can even do 2x. That's amazing. This is what it looks like on 1x. Same distance. Now there are of course other cool stuff like dual video mode, which allows you to see front and back, shoot with both cameras on this phone. There's also short video mode. For social media, there is movie effect mode, which let me show you how cute the dogs are with this mode. And of course there's even vlog mode. And clone mode on here, though. I mean, if you want to see more samples of those, let me know so we can do a social media test, right? Right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try taking some low light shots, because I'm not going out to take sample photos. We're gonna make a dark room, the turn off bedroom light. Yeah, so this is what everything looks like right now. Right, now time for some sample selfies in the dark. Yep, this is wide in the same lighting. That's it for the low light test. Bye. Overall, this phone did well, although at some point it did heat up. Though, take note that this happened after having shot so many things and while I was shooting concurrently 4K and screen recording in a room that's not air-conditioned, and that too, it's been very, very, very hot these days. This is not part of the camera test, but I'm serious, it's so hot. So maybe if anything, this might not be the phone if you want to vlog on the beach. Though in general, images did impress, especially the zooms. I'm impressed at how the 5X looks, and even in not so great lighting situations like the one pictured, it did pretty well. Also, that super macro mode looks pretty good in well-lit situations. So definitely the cameras on this quote-unquote light phone have lower specs, especially on paper. Of course, there are some caveats when you use these cameras, like there are no crazy zooms or there are no microscope modes, neither are there crazy night modes. For my general vlogging use though, I barely noticed the spec difference. Let me know what your questions are down below. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's LAZADA _ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And on TikTok, I answer your questions live, so I'll see you there. That's it for today, you guys. Remember to visit the Xiaomi Idea Lab. Let's go invent stuff and win some discounts. Right? That's it. See you later.